Hello, and welcome back to my flight simulator series. Let me just kick this off by making sure I'm recording. Welcome back. In the last video, we ended our 4-part kickoff to the series, and in this video, we are going to start the remainder of our series, which is going to last for a very long time. Yeah, today's the beginning of new horizons and adventures. As if you recall, in the last video, we finished our 4-part kickoff series of Fort Lauderdale to Curacao and back, starting at LaGuardia, and now here we're back at LaGuardia today. And we're going to be at Terminal B because we're going to be flying in the same aircraft as last time, which is an A320, but this time we are going to be flying a new airline, which is Air Canada, and here we are. So if you're wondering where we're going to be flying, I'll tell you straight up, we're going to Toronto Pearson International. We're going to YYZ. And a bit of trivia before we begin. The popular Canadian rock group Rush wrote a song called YYZ, and it was only a few months ago that I realized that they were talking about the code. Well, they have to be because there's no other way you could put it with that. They have to be talking about the area code of the of Toronto International Airport. So here we are with our Air Canada A320-200. And we have the nice Star Alliance symbol on the side. You can see right there next to our front door. And speaking of the front door, we're just about ready to close it because we're gonna start to head out. You can see the classic black window paneling of LaGuardia's Terminal B here as we gaze upon it from its area, and we can see, I think below us is supposed to be the Grand Central Expressway, but I'm not sure about that. We'll see. And the reason this video is so special is because this is the first flight simulator I'm doing which is actually a coordinated video. So in the past, I've just, been like, oh, let's start it wherever and land wherever. But in this video, I'm going to start it from the actual terminal that Air Canada is in at LaGuardia. And we're going to land so that when we slow down, we're exactly lined up with the exact place where Air Canada arrives and departs at Toronto International. So we're going to be in Terminal, I believe, 1. But we'll have to check on that. Either way, let's get started. I will head over here. The aircraft is small, but I've got to admit, it looks kind of intimidating when you're close up. Imagine you're a ground crew, and you're just standing, like, in this very spot, and you need to get the plane out of the gate, and look how big it is. And then from our perspective, we're like, oh, it's so small. But if this is what this is like, imagine, like, 747s each. Those must be absolutely enormous. All right. So once again, we're depending on the not very control-filled, but rather trustworthy A320 here. So let's hop on in. Alright, so just checking again. Yep, we still have only the same 5 controls as usual. We can't touch anything else. We just have those 5 controls. Alright, let's look up here. Everything seems to be going well because we can't touch any of these controls. They're only there for show. Anyway, Let's see, and we still have our very light reading, which we didn't quite manage to get through on the last flight, in the seat there. You know, forget the light reading. I want a donut. Give me a Tim Hortons donut. True Canadian delicacy there. Trust me, you haven't been to Canada if you haven't tried a Tim Hortons. They are amazing, and you can't avoid it. It's like Dunkin' Donuts. It's just everywhere. It's the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada. Anyway, we're getting way off topic. Let's start this up. Why are my headlights? You see, this is what I don't like. They put our headlights on like that, but I don't want my headlights on like that. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's hop back here. Passengers are probably getting annoyed with us. What are you doing? They're like, and yeah, we're going to begin. So we're beginning our power back here. I'm trying my best to make this as professional as possible. So now that we've gotten the basic details done, my first kickoff, I want to make this as professional as possible. So we're going to try and make the power back professional, the takeoff and taxi professional, I'm just really focused here, not saying a word. There we go. That was nice and professional. Not a single jolt at all. Alright. I think this should be 13, right? Yeah, we're positioned exactly where we want to be. So if we look out in the upper map, this is New York here. Wow. Yes. Yes. Wow, why is that the Freedom Tower? If we go down here. And maybe we can find, there it is. The Freedom Tower, right there. Beautiful. Beautiful as always. There's also one in Midtown Manhattan in this game as well. If you'd like to visit it, there it is, just over there. Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so that's New York. That's the reservoir. Staten Island down here. We got New Jersey over here. It all kind of looks the same. But once you zoom out, you can see that all the way up there at the horizon is the river where we need to fly up there and then head west. So we're in the right place. We're going to take off going this way, starting at 31 and ending up taking off somewhere around the 13. So that's perfect. Let's hop on in. I like the details in the airport, though. You don't focus on the details anywhere else in this game, but in the airport, yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, okay. Check rudder again. I like the maple leaf on the rudder. It's very nice. Let's check our elevators. And here we go. Everything seems to be in order. I've never flown with this particular model before. usually. So we'll just wait for the flaps to go down. We'll hop in here. You see, that's a professional thing. The pilots sometimes do a throttle boost just to get the plane going, like this. I keep worrying about our wing. I don't want it to clip any of this stuff. Around. Okay, I know where we're going. And it's not a coincidence that I started this at LaGuardia and we ended at LaGuardia last time. Not a coincidence at all. I mean, sorry. It is a coincidence. It is most definitely a coincidence. I am not... Hang on, let's check our... Okay. Whoa! Just adjust our turning there. You know, I don't like that sound it makes with the wheels, because it's not accurate. With the 737, it doesn't make that sound at all. But I like the flashing runway lights, though. You know, that gave me an idea. Maybe I should try a power up and then a release. How about that? I don't usually do that. Yeah, maybe just this once. Just this once. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it usually. Oh, how funny. It appears that my co-pilot has the exact same light reading as me over here. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Alright, here we go. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. Not that there are any, I'm just trying to pretend because we don't have the seatbelt sign here. I mean, this thing is quiet usually, but when it roars, it really roars. Alright, so here's how we're going to do this takeoff. We're going to brake, power up our engines, ready? And release. Okay, that did not start the way I thought it would. That's not good. You're not going fast enough here. $100 knots. $120 knots. Yeah, when these engines roar, they really roar. Uh-oh, we're lifting off too fast. That is not good. That's not how we were supposed to do that. Turn the bottom down a bit here. There it is. Altogether, pretty smooth. There we are. KYYZ is that. Or CYYZ, I'm sorry. Alright, up go our flaps. here we go with the what do you call it? Not the zoom out, the flyby, here we go. There we go, there's our little plane headed off to Toronto. That's the Hudson below us. Whoa, turbulence. Yeesh. I've half a mind to just follow the Hudson. I don't know. Like I said, we're gonna try and make this a bit more professional. So we're gonna try and reach 20,000 feet or 25,000, and only then will we drop this. Alright. Let's do this other problem. Not as cool as the other ones, in my opinion. We are really so small, just look at us. Alright, this should be good. Caution. Anyway. Anyway, I think that might be it for the takeoff and flying. We'll come back, and we'll line ourselves up, to the airport. And if you would like to skip the part where I set up everything so that we're on the everything so, but apart from that, yeah, that's everything. So I will see you in Toronto. Alright, hello, welcome back. I'm just gonna check to see. Yep, recording again. Welcome back. So we're here, in lovely, lovely Canada. Here in Toronto. And that, I believe, is Michigan South. But we're here, and here is YYZ. So we're going to come in and land here, and we need to pull up to one of these gates, because that's the terminal that Air Canada uses. I like the syncing thing. It's actually very nice. Syncing everything, it works extremely well. Anyway, yep, we're here, and, all set, and, just checking our flight models. That should be good. Anyway, yeah, we're here in Toronto. We're ready for our landing. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say, but I'm not quite sure what it was. We're supposed to come in on this runway, right? Yeah, everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Perfect. So our clocks are down, and we're all ready to go, so let's start this landing. Yeah, I want to land really slow. I don't want to, like, overrun this or bounce or whatever they say. I think this will be a good landing. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say anything else, but...
Sync right, sync right, sync right.
Come up a little bit.
300.
No, please don't do this to me, please. Please, not again. Oh no, oh my gosh. What have I done?
Sync right, sync right, sync right. Hold on. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No, stop. Oh no. No, don't flip. No. Oh my gosh. What happened? What got into me? What just happened? Right, that's it. No, we're not doing this again. We're not replaying that. That was bad. We're going to start it all over again. Because quitters will quit, but fighters will fight. We're going to push on and do that again. I don't know what even got into me there. I think it was my drag. I put on too much drag in the flaps or whatever. But don't stop watching. Please don't stop watching. Don't lose faith in me. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it right, and I'm going to land, and we're going to pull up to that gate, and we're going to do it right. This isn't my first video. I'm embarrassed in myself, but hey, I'm not quitting. I'm not doing this again. I'm not stopping the video, I'm not refilming. This isn't my second take. All my videos are my first take, because, you know, I want to put as much honesty as I can in them. And I hope you appreciate that, and if you don't, well, don't watch my channel.
Sync right, sync right.
Yeah, I hear you.
Sync right, pull up. Pull up. Sync right,
Yeah, ding, pull up, whatever.
Sync right, pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
There we go. That was nice. I like that. I'm liking the sound of this. I'm liking this. That first landing was rather crummy, but this one was good. I like it. Let's see a replay of it. Alright, here we go. Replay. Yeah, at first it seems a bit shaky and all that, but then it gets better. You see, it's really not that bad, this landing. It's a bit rough, and it isn't my best work, I'll say that. It is definitely not my best work. It is definitely not my best work. But hey, it's okay. I got us down there safely. I got us down in one piece. Maybe it's because I said this landing will be great. Maybe it's because I probably jinxed it. I don't know. I probably put too much faith in myself and I was overconfident. But, you know, whatever. I kept pushing on, I kept trying, and I hope you guys who are watching appreciate that if you are watching. Oh my gosh. But I have to be frank with you. If you've been watching by now, I don't blame you. The tires will need to be changed after that landing. They will need to be changed. So on this, coming up here, yep, I hear like a grinding sound. They're gonna have to be changed for sure, those tires. Don't worry, in the next flight, I'll give this a rest. I won't be flying this plane in the next flight. I'll be flying once again a new aircraft, and one that's hopefully easier to manage, but that I find is even more difficult to manage in some ways. We're staying at our taxiing minimum. You know, I didn't give up. I'm sorry. I didn't give up. Alright, hang on. Now I need to focus and then we'll talk about this landing. 173. Is this 174? What gate is this? That's 74. I want 75. I want 74. Alright, excuse me for this. That's a 175, isn't it? Yep. Here we go, 175. Whoa, break down, please. That was rough. Oh my gosh, it's not even a joke. Oh hey, we're not that bad with the line there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, we're only slightly off. If only a small turn and we would have made it. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. Alright, that's good. Oh, now we're slightly on the left of it. Oh well. You can't have the, you can't always be perfect. Anyway. I have to admit, that was a wreck. I'm not going to recommend this video to my friends. I'm not going to recommend it. Hey, I'm still going to post on YouTube because I hope you get the message in this one. You got to keep trying. I didn't think that my first flight out of the kickoff series would be this rough, but it is, and that's how that's going to be. You can't change the past. Excuse me, I'm just going to hop up here and put my flaps back, but I'm still talking to you. You can't change the past. You can't change what happened, so I guess that's just how it has to be, and that's how it will be. I tried my best, that's all I can say. I did my absolute best, and yeah, that's all I can do. So, in the next video, hopefully I'll do even better. In the next video, we're going to give you, I'll give you a little hint. We're going to go to the Tidewater region. If you know what that is, great. If you don't, look it up. And we're also going to go, and we're gonna go there from the north. Not that north, not this north, but a bit south of this, and I'll explain a bit later. And from there we'll do some random flights. I also have a big announcement coming up in next week's flight, so you won't want to miss that. So stay tuned for my flights, and I apologize again for this bad one, but hey, what can I say? I tried my best, and that's all that matters. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna go get a Tim Hortons, and by the way, your reward is this line. Look how good this is. Look at my left wheel there. It's perfectly on the line. Look at my front wheels, pretty much perfectly on the line. My wing, pretty much perfectly aligned with the red apron. Look, I literally nailed the line there. It was a bit rough, but hey, I nailed it. That's just a sign. Things can be a bit rough, but you get them in the end, as I will with this flight simulator. So thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.